welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe that it is November. Where has this year gone? Truly, I have no idea. But I wanted to turn on the camera today because I've kind of been neglecting you guys and I'm so sorry about that, but it's been a really busy fall and I'm currently in the midst of prepping for my biggest market ever. I got chosen to be one of the 4 small businesses that Bank of America want to spotlight at the Bank of America Winter Village at Bryant Park this holiday season. And it's honestly like very surreal for me to say that. I believe that it's happening, but I don't know if I can like really picture it happening until I'm actually in my space. You know what I mean? So today we're gonna be prepping for that market. I'm gonna be there from December 1st through the 16th. So I have 16 days of a booth. Bank of America basically is gonna be sponsoring me, so I don't have to pay anything for that booth at all. And usually these Bryant Park market, like winter holiday villages, are a lot of money. Like it could be upwards of $10,000 for a booth. This market is also open, I think, for around like 50 days, but I'm only there for 16, which feels much more manageable. So yeah, I thought that I would bring you guys on the journey of me prepping for this market. My room is very chaotic right now. Today is November 10th, so we still have around like 20-ish days left of prep. I know 20 days is a long time, like I still have time, but it feels like I'm running out of time. Let me show you how much I have that I need to get done and what we're going to be doing in today's vlog. Here is the mess that you were not seeing on the camera, but essentially I have all of these cards here. All of these ones are actually just like printed, cut and folded. They just need to have an envelope and a cello bag added to them. All of the cards down here already have an envelope and a cello bag. And then over here, I have all of my different card stocks. I have all of my envelopes. Under here, I've started taking more of my envelopes from there, but we have like rigid mailers, some more paper. In that box, we have these organizer things here, which is what I've been using up here as well. This is more stock of my greeting cards. And then yeah, my printer. And then over on this side of my desk, we have just my art print, stickers, other things, but we also have a vending machine. I am really excited about this addition to my booth. I feel like these printing art vending machines have been so popular in the like small business community. But yeah, I bought this on a whim one night at like midnight. I went,
I want to buy one of those.
It was $500 and each mini print is going to be $1, so I have to sell 500 prints in order to even make back the money that I spent on this bad boy. It also came in red and I spray painted it pink just to like fit in more with my branding. If you've never seen one of these before, on here I'm gonna have like artwork of what the different mini prints will be in the machine, but essentially the person will come over, put 4 quarters in here, push this in, and then they'll get a mini print. They're gonna be in these little like containers. It'll come out like this, and then when you open it up, the mini print will be in there. That's crazy. Do I have more? I have more! Okay, let's try this one. What'd I get? I'm honestly gonna cry. That's so fun! Here's an example of what one of the mini prints is gonna look like. It is just a little New York City coffee cup, but I'm gonna have 10. Ignore this pigeon. I cannot draw a pigeon for the life of me, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna have these 10 that you could buy, and this is what the artwork is going to look like on here. I just need to print this off. It'll just show everybody what different prints they can get in this machine, and I'm very excited. For the vending machine, I need to actually print all of the prints, which I think is going to take a minute. So that may be something that we're going to prep a little bit together today. I also think that it can fit about 500 prints. So I'm going to try and print around 500 prints. Hopefully we sell more than 500 so that I'm actually, you know, making something off of this machine. But if I sold 500 prints, that's still a lot of prints. So I'd still be happy with that. And then number 2, we need to add the cello bags and the envelopes to the cards that are already printed. I usually print everything myself, right? Like for 5 years for my business, I have had a printer, I print the card on a piece of cardstock like this, and then I cut it in the middle to make 2 cards, and then I have to fold both of them and then add the envelope and the cello bag. But when I was at my trade show this August, I met a bunch of other like greeting card businesses, and they have been talking about how they get their cards printed for them and at a very good price. Honestly, cheaper than me doing it myself, and also saves me on like the labor of printing them. Since this is my biggest market ever, I got 4,000 cards printed for me, and it's this amazing printer in Massachusetts. I'll leave like her information down below, but it saves me so much time. Like, sure, I have to add the envelope and the cello bag to the card itself, but honestly, I could have paid more for them to do it for me, but I was like, I can do that part. And I've had a couple of friends come and help me already as well with this, but essentially print them, and then it came in a pack of 50, and then yeah, I just had to add the envelope and the cello bag. So that is step 1 for the greeting cards that I've had printed. 2 is then adding the barcode to the back of my card. This is what it looks like once it has that envelope and the cello bag on it. I have to then add, or I don't have to, but I'm going to be adding these barcodes on the back of them, because when we're bringing people out, I want to make sure that I know exactly how many of each design is selling, so that when it comes to inventory, I know if I have to print more of a certain design. For future reference, I can tell like what are bestsellers versus what isn't selling well, so I can discontinue that piece. You know, that is why I'm adding barcodes, but that's just like, again, an added thing that we have to do to prep for this market. And yeah, what else do we need to prep? I also need to look through my art print and my bookmark stock and see how many more I want to print of those. I also need to figure out my display. This is what I'm thinking so far. This is what is going to be on the shelves in those little acrylic holders. So that's another thing we have to figure out, is display. But yeah, I think that I will just stop yapping for now, and we can actually dive into the actual prep work. I might start by getting a print queue up for my art vending machine, because then that way I can do other stuff while those are printing. I had a whole debacle last night with my printer. It wasn't working, but I fixed it, I think, for now. It has definitely been a few hours. I have been printing, folding, adding envelopes, cello bags, everything for the past few hours. I finished this box of cards here. I also printed off the barcodes for as many cards as I could before I ran out of the sticker paper that I have for those, because I wasn't sure if this size was gonna work. I wanted to test it out before I ordered more of those, so now I know that it works, so I can order more. But I wanted to turn my camera back on because my stickers have arrived. I have about 15 sticker designs already, but I knew that I wanted a lot more for this market, and I knew that I wanted to have a lot of stickers. So let's go through them together. Now, I have been told by multiple people when they heard that I was doing the Bryant Park market that I should do a lot of New York City themed things, and that's why I'm doing my vending machine with only like New York City themed prints. But I thought I would also do a couple of those prints as stickers too. We have the bagel sticker. Yeah. That's so slay. Love. Oh my god, there's so many stickers in here. My pizza one and my rat one all as stickers as well, and you can also get those ones as a print too. Here is the rat. And then here is the pizza. These were the ones that I thought would look the best as stickers. So I didn't do like every single print as a sticker as well, just those three. And then the other designs that I got, I wanted to re-up my teddy bear ones, my flower in the frame ones, and my snail strawberry one, and my Taylor Swift one. So those are all three that I just got like a restock of because I felt like I was running a little bit low on my current stock that I hope that these sell well. So I was like, let me just re-up those ones. The other 4 new designs that I got that I haven't had in sticker form before is a Sabrina Carpenter one. I'm not sure how well she's gonna sell. So I got only 50 of those, whereas the other ones I got 100 of each of them. And then I also got only 50 of these ones because again, I'm not sure how well they will sell. This one is Rory and Lorelai from Gilmore Girls. And then I feel like, especially for New York City, I got a Gossip Girl one. I will say that my Gossip Girl card always does pretty well at all of my markets in New York City, especially in Dumbo where a lot of tourists come through. That's why I got it in sticker form as well, because I feel like the card always does pretty well and I've had people ask for the sticker version. And then the last sticker that I got that will be a new addition, I have my strawberry snail, so I thought I would also do my orange snail as well because this is one of the drawings that I have done for my snail print, and then I'm also getting a 4x6 notepad that has both the orange and the strawberry snail on them. So I kind of wanted to have both of them as sticker options as well. And I just feel like it's so cutie. So that is really exciting. So many stickers, oh my goodness. But I also wanted to show and like see what it looked like because I haven't looked at it yet. It's my new sticker display that I am planning to use at the market. So we can open that up together and see how it looks. I don't know how I just turned my camera off, but so now these I think have to slot. Okay. Okay, cute. These also have like a film on them that I would take off. They will actually be completely clear. But again, for the purpose of me just like testing this out, I'm just going to leave the film on and I will take off the film once I actually get to my booth. So then they're as fresh as possible. So these go in so that you can differentiate between each design, like they all have their own slot. This is definitely gonna be helpful. So that's what it looks like with all the little slots in between the pieces. I'm not gonna put them all in now because I feel like that's just too much work to put all the slots in. But let's see what it looks like when I put in my sticker designs. Oh, it might be a little, do we think this is okay? I guess once it's like hanging on a wall, you'll be able to see the designs more. But now I'm thinking more critically about it as well. I wonder how high I can make this so that people can still reach the stickers at the top. You know, I feel like that could be a problem. I wonder if I could also like stick what sticker it is on the front. So this is the sticker display in not my super dark lighting over there. I don't have a better lamp, but I think that this one I took the film off of it so we could see really how you would actually look at the designs, and it definitely helps for you to be able to see the actual piece because obviously here they're quite hidden. I think it looks okay. Obviously it'll be more flat to the wall, not slanted. It's not going to be like slanted like that, but I do feel as though this could work. I just do need to figure out the height thing for how people could reach the top ones, or obviously we could like help get those ones for customers who want the ones on the top, and maybe I'll just put like the less popular designs on the top. But I still also have a couple of empty slots slash these are all of my K-pop designs that I'm not going to be getting new ones of because I feel like I'm trying to move away from my K-pop merch just because I feel like I was getting too niche with my K-pop stuff, and so that's why I've started to move into my more like food designs and these like cutie stickers here. So I don't know if maybe I should just design a couple more stickers to put up here, like maybe turn a couple more of my New York City prints into stickers as well. I'll have to think about this a little bit more. What are your opinions? Because I don't really want there to be any empty slots at all. I mean, I can always double expose, obviously that would be fine. So that's definitely just something I need to figure out. But I actually like the way that this looks in general. It definitely feels more proper because this is what I was using as my sticker display before. before at markets, and so it can get a little crowded when there are too many designs on one of these slots here. It's definitely a step in the right direction. I just have to figure out if I want to make more designs or if I just want to double expose some popular designs. But I feel pretty good about this. I'll also leave a link to it down below if anybody else is looking for like a sticker display like this. But while we were unwrapping all of those and talking, all of my mini prints have now been printed. I definitely have over 500 of these printed now. So I printed the bagel and the Metro card one on just one sheet together, and then I have the other 8 designs on a sheet like this. All we have to do is just actually cut them out and then add a sleeve to it, and then we just have to put it into the actual vending machine itself. But I feel good. Today's been like very productive, honestly. There have just been a few things that I've been procrastinating on, and that is ordering signage for my booth. If I want to order any like custom clothing for the booth, like Tribe and Oak, who have been there, who sell candles, they have hoodies and like crew necks that they've been wearing that has their logo on them, and like I kind of want to do that, but I also don't know if I've left it too late now, and I've just been like too like back and forth on it that it probably will get to a point where it is too late because I just like couldn't make my mind up about it. And what else? I also do want to make like bundles. So you know how like when you go into any sort of gift store, they usually have card sets in a box. I want to get myself a couple of boxes for that. You would get like 5 of these Hello from NYC ones, or 5 of the Merry Christmas from NYC, or I could do ones that are a bit more generic, so you could get like 5 of my koi fish ones. But I haven't picked what box I want to use yet. I am leaning towards these ones because they just basically hold the card and there's no plastic that's involved with them. This is like you could touch the card itself through this box here. This customer left a review, so yeah, you could see how it's just holding them together. And then on the back of the box itself, I'll put like the cost, my logo, that kind of thing. That's just like a whole other thing that I would then have to like buy and make sure it gets here in time so that I can actually make the card bundles and then making the stuff for the back of it. Also, here's a sneak peek of some of my 4x6 notebooks that I'm going to be carrying. I have my snail one here, and then you can just like write whatever you want on this white part. And then we also have this blue bow design, which I think is really cute. And then a grocery one. I didn't end up putting any like written words on this, like to do or grocery list, because I feel like whenever I see notebooks, I always get a little like turned off by the wording on it, because I kind of feel like I would use it for something other than what the wording says. But that's just like personal preference, and we'll see obviously how they sell. Some people might want there to be writing on it to give them more like guidance. But I have 6 designs. I've never tested these out before. I don't know if they're actually going to sell well, but I wanted there to be a good array of designs so that it kind of hopefully one of them resonates with someone. And yeah, I didn't want there to just be like one option of notepads. I feel like those wouldn't sell at all if I only have one design, if that makes sense. We're definitely getting down to the last couple of weeks before this market that things that I need to like actually order need to be ordered so that they can get here on time. But yeah, for some reason my brain, I can't do it. I'm procrastinating. It just like feels so difficult for me to get those tasks done. I feel really lucky to have been given this opportunity to be at Bryant Park, and I'm putting a lot of money into it, even though the booth itself is free. You know, getting like the notepads, and I also got some wrapping paper, that sticker display, and also the stickers that are going in it. It's all a lot of money. It's kind of a gamble. You don't really know how many of these things are going to sell, but I feel just really lucky that I have this opportunity and that I get to be in this booth. I hope you guys come. I'm gonna be basically right next to the like fountain in Bryant Park, and that is opposite the skating rink as well. So I'm in a very good location, but I am very nervous too. Like I am very anxious. I hired 2 girls to help me because I do have a part-time job. So there will be days that I can't go to the booth for like 5 hours or so. That means I'm the boss, which is like crazy. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. It just like, yeah, my brain is like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I will just start cutting all of these up. part-time job for Tuesday and Wednesday, but it is now Thursday and I have been doing a lot of like prep work for my market, and it's now like almost 2 p.m. I just finished cutting all of the mini prints, so I now have like just over 500 completely done. So now I just have to add the sleeves and then put them in the machine itself. And then I got an exciting package, so I thought that we could open it up together and see what's inside. Other than a sticker sheet that I got a little bit ago, I have not really like manufactured something for my business or truly outsourced something to be made for me, other than obviously the cards that I got printed for this market now. Oh my god, how exciting. Oh my god, how exciting. Okay, so what I decided to do is get a bunch of notepads printed. So these are all gonna be 4x6 notepad designs. I got 6 different designs. I don't know if I actually talked about this earlier in the vlog, but they actually arrived today. Oh my god. This is actually so exciting. Here are the first 3 designs. A grocery one, a flower one, and then this blue bow one. Oh my god, how freaking cute. And then I got these 2 designs. I have my little snail one and I have a pink bow one. These are cute. Wait, I didn't make these like by hand, but like I designed these. Like this is something that came from my brain. Crazy. Okay, and then I think that I have one more design. I got 50 of each design, so in total I got 300 of these printed, which is kind of a lot, but I don't know, I think they'll do okay. Here is my New York City one. These came out so much better than I thought they were going to. Oh my god. Okay, let me do some close-ups for you. Ah! Wow, 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 wow. Okay, here they all are close up. Here is the grocery one, my pink bow one, the snails, New York City, some flowers, and then the blue bow one. These are honestly like so well made. Like the paper also feels really nice. Like, okay. This one's so fun. Okay, how cute. So those are gonna be my new notepads that I'm gonna be bringing along. This is honestly so exciting. I feel like these are gonna be a great addition to my shop. My next step for these, which I don't know if I necessarily like have to do, but I kind of wanna do, is adding a little like sleeve around it that has my logo on it, and then like notepads, and then on the back it's stuck together and says like the price of it. I need to ask how many sheets are on this one notepad, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it like that. So I need to figure out the sizing that I want to do, and then printing 300 of those out and then cutting them and folding them up. So another thing to do. Right, well, I'm just gonna get back to it. I'm trying to be super productive on the days that I'm not at my part-time job. I'm there 3 days a week, so the other 4 days I'm like, let's lock in and really get it done. But thank you so much for watching. Which one of the notepads are your favorite? I actually feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of between the 2 different bow designs that I have, because I feel like they're just so like simple but effective, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot of writing room on these. Also, let me know if you live in New York City, or if you're going to be in New York City from December 1st through the 16th and can stop by my booth. I would love to meet you and to, you know, have you in my space, show you my booth. Definitely a little overwhelmed and stressed, but overall I'm just like so thankful for this opportunity, and like I think I've said it before in this vlog, so I won't say it all again. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye!